Hello, everyone. Thanks for dropping in and joining me at Craps Hawaii. I'm just going to be practicing my 130, and if you're dropping in to watch, then we can chat. Hope everybody is staying safe and all of you are okay, and that this pandemic will blow over for all of us. Until then, all I do is practice and Skype with the rest of Craps Nation and try to at least pass the time. So anyway, if you're the first one in, let me know how's the picture and audio. Okay, coming out. 5 is the point. Six. I want to be able to at least get 3 hits. So 6 pays 35. And I gotta get some change because I need to give $1. And take back our $60. Just gotta practice for depressing my bets. Sometimes I just get carried away and want to keep pressing, but that's not the thing to do. And a lot of times you hear me say, hey, how's it going? Throwing Thunder, thank you very much. Audio, picture, everything good. Sometimes I just want to, press it up. And so a lot of times you hear me say, do as I say and not as I do. And that's because if you keep pressing, this is what's going to happen. 437. But luckily we took back $60 from 130, so we owe $70. And I'm only playing with $60. I mean, 600 bankroll. Okay, so that's 130, which I'll give to the house and have them set us up. I hope my internet holds up, my Wi-Fi, so that I know that when we're dropping out or anything like that. Leo, how you doing, Leo? Thanks, looking good. Great. Everything looks good. Okay, that's all I needed. Hey, Jimmy, how's it going? Jimmy, to be honest, normally when I get on the table, I try and set the dice. But after I change a few sets and it's still not working, I might as well just random roll it. But my concern is I just want to hit some points. I just want to stay consistent in dropping the dice area, your landing zone. If people do that, even if they throw in random, basically I think they have a better chance of rolling points. I just don't like when they're throwing maybe angle drops, and then all of a sudden they're doing okay, and then all of a sudden they just roll it down the table. When you do that, bad things happen. Also, I've seen people before who rolling a lot of points, but they're not hitting their numbers. So they tend to throw a different style or set a different set, and bad things happen. So as long as you're getting points, keep doing what you're doing, right? So this is a come out, because the 5 we lost. 7 on a come out. And normally when I do videos that I post, I just throw random because most people, that's what they're going to be doing. And sometimes no matter what you do, set, don't set. If the table is bad, it's bad. And that's why when you see some tables, nobody's on it, it's because the table is bad. And when you go there, a lot of times you're going to ask the dealers if they know you or whatever. They might tell you the table is bad. They never say, "Oh, the people on the table couldn't roll for anything, right? Couldn't roll for save their lives. It's just that the table is bad." 4. Well, I don't have the 4, so I can't mark that. 11. So when you start throwing these rubbish numbers, it just gets you faster to that 7, right? Because average is about 5 to 6 rolls, and like I said, 5 to 6 rolls. That was about the 5th roll. That's what happens. It's another 130 from this $600 bankroll. Let's try and catch up. Eric, hey, how's it, Eric? How you doing? Nice to see you dropping in. Shirt looks good, thank you. This shirt that I have on today was a shirt that I had for a while, and I just decided while I was having my other shirts printed to print this shirt. So I don't order these types of shirts because they get expensive. Gonna be at Bird Dog's later today. Oh, good deal, Bird Dog. You're gonna be throwing with Bird Dog? Maybe he'll invite me in and I can throw with you guys. Hey, George, hybrid. Yeah, hybrid would be better. That's for sure. Thanks for dropping in, George. Okay, Eric, you'll tell him. Thunder. Cool. Hi, George. Good evening, gents. George is the only one that is nighttime for him or evening for him. Coming out. Craps. All I'm looking for is at least a hit on the 6 and 8 or the 5 and 9. 2 hits. That's all we're looking for when we're playing this 130. 5. Boy, that's 3 5 that was on a come out that I could mark. 5 right back. So that pays us $79 or $40. So we're gonna depress this to 20 and take back 79. So we need to work to get our money back. That's the main thing. Ace deuce. 9. Now we need to at least get one more hit. 8 hard. 8 hard. So this is the depress again. So we win 35. I'm gonna give $1. So that's 36, and we're gonna take back the $60. Take that to 18, take back 60. So at this point, I got my $130 right here, 130, and making an $8 profit. So if I take this all down, that's $76, right? You know that we depressed down to 76. That 76 plus the $8 profit, we made $84 profit. And we could sit back and wait for the next guy. Aces. Six. So because that's our first hit, I'm going to take the profit of $21. 5. That pays 28, and I'm gonna take 30 for 2. Gotta try and recover what we lost before I start pressing. or at least get back enough money that if we 7 out now, we have some profit, because we still got to put out 130. Like in this case, if I press those 2 hits, we would have lost more money. So we lost $76. We'll take it down. $130 goes back. So maybe it would have been better to take back all the money, because I'll just give the house 130, have them put us back. Because if we took that down, we would have made more profit than what I made right now. Because right now all we made was $55, $57. So when the table is not good, maybe that's what you gotta do, right? Is take it all down and wait. Thanks, Eric. You can tell them for me. Thank you very much. It's 11:40 for you, Georgia. I know it's late. It's almost time for you to go to bed. About 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Let's see. Try it again. 12. For the point. Seven out, right back. Brutal, the table, brutal. 130 to the house. I don't know, we'll take a chance and try set the dice, see what happens. 4, well, we didn't have to move that puck far. Four right back. Made the point, said it. I wasn't there, can't make any money like that. Seven on the come out. That was a little weak roll too, kind of close to the backboard, so don't want to really throw it hard. Seven again. Wow, maybe the table is just bad. Nine. I hope all of you are staying safe. You know, I know not going out is hard, especially if you live in a apartment. At least over here I can go out in my yard. I can go swimming in my pool if I want to, but if I was living in an apartment, I don't know what I would do. 9 right back. So that's it, page 49. Start depressing, getting our money. So took back $79. One hit on the 9. I see today and on our news update that the airport that was running about 10,000 people a day when they started to hold back some of the flights to Hawaii. Now that they put that restriction that if you come from the mainland, which now you can't even do that, but if you do, it was a 14-day mandatory quarantine that all of a sudden the flights for today, people dropped from 10,000 down to 134 people on Maui through the flights. So that's a big drop. Six. That's what we needed. At least get our money back. So we got the 2 hits that we needed. But now we need to get more so we can get our money back. Get all our losses back. 8 hard. So we're going to take the $21. And that was the 3rd hit. Eight again. So I want to press, but because we lost so much, I gotta keep taking. Four. Non-collectible for me. Ace deuce, another rubbish number. Hard 8. Well, pressing time. Give $3. Press us up to 30. We'll see what happens over here, guys. So hopefully we can recover our money. Let's press up. Let's see. That's another 8, yeah. So we'll mark that. See what happens. Oh, start to press and what happens? 7 up. Luckily we took some, but all we did was get enough money. 130 is what we gotta give, so that's 250, 100, 30. So we still only make about $45 or so, and that's why sometimes it's important that you just would take it all down. Hey, born to roll dice. What's going on? Aloha, thanks for dropping in. From El Paso. Thanks for dropping in. Let's see if we can do another different thing since the dice is not really helping us. 120, 130, 140, and then we'll just go over here and play Stop the Bleeding and see if that'll help us any to recover some money. $144. Okay, coming out. Heartache. There's a few heartaches in that last roll too, huh? Oh, that was weak. 6. Okay, so 6. I get paid 35 minus 4, so $31. Okay, so 18 minus 4, so $14. Whereas before we didn't have the 10, so we wouldn't collect anything, right? So with the Stop the Bleeding, the whole idea is to collect something on every roll. But like I always say, if the table is bad, it's bad. Sometimes no matter what strategy you're playing, you just cannot win. 6. So pays 35, win 31. And normally it would be off, right? So that's 3 hits and off. But just because we are here, I'm going to try and take one more roll. And you know what happens usually when you start to say one more roll, one more roll. A lot of times you just get caught. 6. Well, luckily we didn't, so we'll take another 31. And that was 4 hits that we got. And we're going to go off. Because sometimes when you do that, what happens? You roll forever. So we got 75, 85, 95, 100, 105, 7. $107 we made. And that's not too bad for 4 hits. But earlier I couldn't even throw 4 numbers, right? So 6. The whole idea, becomes a guessing game, but when the table is bad, that's what you want to do is, you know, take a few hits and get away from that. 9. Sometimes I feel the table knows what's going on, and that's why it rolls when you don't have your money out there. When you do, it's 7's out. 8 hard. So we made the point. We had a few numbers. We could have collected a lot more money. We're going to buy Bird Dog some Lammers and another puck. Yeah, that would help him. I mean, he only needs 1 though, because it's usually only him. But if you're gonna play on both sides of the table, yeah, you need 2 pucks. So we're off on a come out. We're back to throwing random. 10. So 10's the point. And let's see if we can peek our head out again and take maybe 3 more hits. Or we're going to get caught. 8. So that's another 31. $35 minus the 4.5 bits. 10, winner 10. 6, 4, 10. So that's another $14. Let's take 15 for one this time. So we got back another $45 besides what we won. So not too bad. So coming up. Yo, 11. Hard 6. 33, hard 6. So this is similar to like weathering the storm, right? So if we were weathering the storm in the beginning, taking our bets down, taking the $76 profit, we would have saved a lot of money in the first 3, 4 hands before we switched over to this. So we would have saved money, and then after the storm passes, the table comes good, then you can go back out and start betting again, right? So it's a matter of reading the table and what's going on. Hard 8. Boy, there's a lot of hard 8s thrown, right? So we win another 31. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take back the greens. Move this in, move this in. Take our hopping bets and let's go to 44. Okay, so now maybe we can just start a press and hope for the best. Oh, lucky we depressed. Look at that. So we lost that. Well, we lost 44. We didn't lose 144, and we made some money. Oops, let's see. Anybody's asking any questions? Hey, Robert, how's it going? Robert, I meant to ask you, did you get your chip? I know you got your shirts. I just wondered if you got the chip that I sent you. Oh, let's see. Let's do something different then. I know I said I was going to practice my 130, and this is part of practicing the 130 where I'm going to give $76, and we're going to set ourselves up at $76, which is where you're at when you depress the 130. And because the dice is just a little choppy, I want to say that, well, I'm going to start at 76 and we can take and press from there. So I gave the house for $76, so they're setting us up. And we'll see what happens. We're off on a come out. Point is 10. Nine. So 9 wins $28, and we're going to take that. So that's one hit. Even if you're starting at $76, you want to try and get back your staying alive money. So we got 6, that pays 21. And so this is a total of $49. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could depress this down to 44. And then you would be playing with profit. That's your choice. 4. Seven up, So maybe we should have depressed it, but we got back out of our $76. We got back 49, almost 50. So we're in the game for 26 bucks. So I'll give $27. And we're back to the house, putting us back up to 76. I hope that you, my viewers, enjoy what I'm doing today, you know, practicing, and you can drop by and talk to each other. You got it, Robert. Thank you very much. I'm glad you did. Hey, Sleepy, I thought you went to bed. Now that you're seeing me throw and still throwing shitty, you might not want to call me and throw again after this video. But anyway, you know, the dice was bad. So Sleepy, if you dropped in late, it's just that I'm starting with 76 because the dice was bad. And I'm just showing how we can press up or start at a different level. And I also played Stop the Bleeding a little while. We made some money off of that. Yo, 11. And a lot of times, you know, I cannot say that people call me or text me or email me and say that, oh, the strategy was not good, it wasn't working. I mean, a lot of times when it doesn't, at least they recognize that they needed to use another strategy. You need to be able to read the table and see what the table is giving you or not giving you. And at that time, you change your strategy to fit the table. And sometimes the table turns right away. It turns to something else. So when it turns, you need to adjust too. 9. So Sleepy 2525, he has a channel also. If you haven't watched his channel, go on and watch him. He puts out some good videos. We work on strategies, and we both agree that with all the strategies that sometimes we use, that the 130 is pretty much my go-to strategy. 8 the point. And it's because, you know, there's a lot of options. When the table changes, you can change. As you saw, we went to the Stop the Bleeding, 144, Stop the Bleeding. And we went depressed down to this and start using this. So there's a lot of options. And that's basically why my 130, I feel, is my go-to strategy, because I can do quick adjustments. Seems like the stream is doing good today. I didn't see it drop out any. Thank you, Sleepy. Love what I'm doing. We see each other almost every day. We play with each other every day, and I appreciate that. You know, I mean, keeps us busy, keeps us on our toes. We learn more, and we help each other out. So 10's the point. 7 out right away. So luckily we're not pressing, and we're taking. So I got back 50, 65, $70, 76. So I only owe $6 to the house and have them leave us there. Earlier we were taking like $130 losses, right? So that's why we dropped down to this. Dice out. 5. If you can get 2 hits when you're playing the 130, you can get your money back with an $8 profit if you depressed it. So that's why I like the 130, and so does Sleepy, right, Sleepy? But the problem is sometimes you cannot even get 2 hits because they're throwing 4s and 10s, 2s, 11s, you know, rubbish numbers. And when they throw in rubbish numbers, like I said, and you saw earlier, that you tend to 5 to 6 rolls, they're 7 out already. So you didn't get anything. So that's times like, if you know they're throwing those three numbers, they're just not throwing your inside three numbers, then maybe stop the bleeding strategy is the way to go. Or start at a lower place bet. See, all these, as long as I throw three numbers on stop the bleeding, you're going to collect, no matter what three numbers, except the 7, of course. But, see, like the 3, the 4 would have collected. But as in any strategy, if you want to cover other numbers, you're going to have to put out more money. And sometimes people don't have that much money to put out. Their bankroll is small. So you saw 2 ace deuces, a 4. I cannot collect it, and yet in my stop the bleeding strategy, I would have. 6 the point. Made the point. Just another 21. And that's 2 hits. 9. Ace deuce. A lot of ace deuces that stop the bleeding would have collected. And then, like you saw when we played stop the bleeding, we came back, depressed it, went to 44 inside, right? 8's another 21. So we're going to take that because we need to recover our staying alive money. And then we can start to take a chance and press, if it would let us. And you see what happens, right? So that's why you need to take back your staying alive money. In this case, we got 25, 50, 60, 70, $5. So we owe $1. The house will put us up. So while everybody else lost a bunch of money, we lost $1. And that's the purpose of staying alive. Get back that money. Yes, sir. I'm surprised I haven't seen Seek and Find, which is one of my viewers. Also, Locals Forever or something like that. They used to jump in a lot. I hope they're okay. Ace deuce. So the point is that I'd like to go to the stop the bleeding, but like I said, a lot of times, this is 76. Stop the bleeding will be 144. So you're looking at $60 something more you'd have to put out. So if your bankroll does not enable you to do that, then you're gonna have to start with a different strategy. See, stop the bleeding, we would have collected on the 8, and we would have collected on this 3. Well, this was a come out, but if it was on a normal roll, we would have collected. Finally a 7, but it's on a come out, so that's good. Don't want to see it when I'm already working. 5, 11. So that's another number stop the bleeding would collect. 8. Another 21. 7 out. So now we see we only had 5 rolls, and that's what happens when the table is bad. But we got back what? Let's see. 20, 40, $42. So we lost what? $24? Yep, $24, right? That's 50. 50, 60, 75, $76. Oh, maybe more. 24. Oh yeah, 30. $34, I think we lost. My math a little bit weak when I start to lose. But we're playing pretty long. We're playing 40 minutes, and the table is not good. I mean, we really didn't get any opportunities to press our bets and take some profits. Hard 10 right back. Hard 6. I like to get to a point where we could at least press our bets and make back some money. 4. 8. 21. 9. 28. 8 and 9. 6. Winner 6. 21. So those are the 3 that we need. We need 3 hits so we can get most of our money back. 5. 3. 7 out. Yep, dice just ain't helping. So we got back 25, 50, 60, 75. So we lost $1. See, so you need at least 3 hits to get your money back. So $76. So I paid the $76, so this money becomes my money, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a chance, jump back into Stop the Bleeding. And just show it for those of you that weren't here, and just take a chance that maybe we can make a few dollars. Aces, and we're not working on a come out, okay? So that would have been some good money for us, but that would have killed us right there, so we're not working. Oh, the table knows now that we got all the numbers covered, so it's not going to give us anything. It gives us the aces, the 12, because they know we're not working. See how hard it is sometimes just to even get a point to come out. Well, there are like 4 or 5 rolls already, and we didn't get even a point established. 6. Base 35 minus 4, so we get 31. Oh, that was almost a 4-3. 549, so it pays 49. Sorry, 42 minus 4. So $38. And like I said, you want to, collect on every roll, but you would have to put out more money. And this is what happened. We couldn't even collect 3 of them where we would have been off, right? So things like this happens. Do we have enough to put back out? $44, 144, 100. $30, 44. Okay, we'll just have the house put us up. Not going good today, but that's reality. That's what happens in the casino. So we just gotta live with it. Dice out. 4 at a point. 7 up. Yep, super, super bad. Well, what else can we play? Let's play Easy 75 then. That's just another strategy you can use. Not saying that's the best strategy to use, just saying that I don't have more money already. I don't have any money, so gotta play 44 inside, something else, whatever it is. You're right, Robert. It is brutal, but you're gonna have days that are like that. And if I was in a casino, I wouldn't be playing still yet. I'd walk off to another table or take a break. So just realize that I'm just shooting a live stream, and you're getting information from it because you're seeing the things that you can do, things that you shouldn't do. So it's not like the video or the live stream is a total loss because you're really getting some good information. And just realize, like I said, if I was in a casino and the tables were rolling this bad, I wouldn't be taking this kind of a loss because I'd walk away. So let's say we're gonna take a chance. We're gonna never mind. I'm not gonna work. I was thinking about it. Ooh, and I should have. But since I have not been working all this time, I won't work on this hand either. Oh, he just wanted me to say, wow, that was good. Maybe I should work. Nope. See how the dice just keep throwing crap numbers and then 7. And so the dice is really not rolling long. Look at that. Well, maybe I'll try and set it and see if we can get at least a come out point. 10. Okay, at least we could at least get a come out point. Okay, so we're working now. 8. Okay, so we lose the field, but we win 35, so we got 15 in the field. 20 plus 15 is 35, and our whole idea is to get up here. So that's 1 hit. Ace deuce doesn't help. Back to ugly numbers. Yep, table's totally bad today. So we can walk away with $9 and go buy a bunch of our friends and ourselves $9.99 hot dogs. Like Eddie Bird Dog 301 would say, make sure you eat those hot dogs by the water fountain because we don't have enough money to buy soda. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. It wasn't anything exciting, but there were some lessons to be learned. Hope all of you are staying safe. Keep your family safe. And until we meet again, I'd like to thank you guys for dropping in, and all of you who are subscribers to my channel. And make sure you hit the bell button, notification bell button. Subscribing is free, so most of you that join me are subscribers, and I appreciate that. So until next time, please take care, and like I said, take care of your ohana. Stay safe, and most of all, when you do go out into the casinos when they reopen again, make sure you stay alive, because it's the important thing you saw today that will keep you in the game. Okay? The tables are really bad. Make sure you walk away, take a break. Thank you, Robert. You take care too. So until next time, please stay safe and stay alive. Do that.
It wasn't shut down properly. Let me see. It says you're live. Let me look at the iPad. Show me.
Well, let me turn the volume down. Well, actually, would that shut off the mic? I should shut the mic. Mute the mic.